Late one evening after a long corporate event, a single father who works as a mid-level employee notices his boss in a vulnerable state. She is clearly intoxicated, disoriented, and surrounded by people recording videos and whispering. What could easily turn into a humiliating public scandal is only moments away. Most employees choose to stay back and watch, afraid to get involved or risk misunderstanding. But he thinks differently. As a single parent, responsibility is part of his nature, and he cannot ignore someone in danger, even if that person is his powerful boss. He calmly steps in, diffuses the situation, and shields her from public embarrassment. He helps her leave safely, handles the logistics quietly, and makes sure no videos or photos escalate the situation further. He knows very well that if his actions are misinterpreted, it could cost him his job or reputation. Still, he chooses dignity over fear and compassion over convenience. Throughout the process, he maintains complete professionalism. There is no attempt to gain favor, no misuse of the moment, and no expectation of reward. His only goal is to protect another human being from harm and long-term consequences. His steady judgment, emotional control, and moral clarity stand out in a moment where chaos could have easily taken over. This single act of kindness becomes more than just a rescue. It becomes a defining moment of character. It shows that true integrity is revealed not in comfortable situations, but in risky ones where doing the right thing comes with a personal cost. The next morning, the office atmosphere feels unusually tense. Rumors quietly circulate, and many employees expect the incident from the previous night to be buried in silence. Most assume the boss will pretend nothing happened, erase the memory, and move forward with strict authority. After all, people in power often avoid situations that expose vulnerability. But what happens instead surprises everyone. She arrives early, composed but noticeably thoughtful. Rather than ignoring the event, she calls for a small internal meeting with senior staff and invites the single dad as well. The room fills with uncertainty. No one knows whether this will lead to discipline, denial, or dismissal. Instead, she speaks with calm honesty. She openly acknowledges that she lost control at the event and admits that the situation could have turned into a serious personal and professional disaster. Then she does something rare. She gives credit publicly. She explains how one employee stepped forward, handled the matter with respect, and protected both her dignity and the company's reputation. She thanks him directly, not with casual appreciation, but with sincere recognition. The room is stunned. Accountability from leadership is unexpected. Public gratitude is even more so. Her response shifts the tone of the workplace. What could have become gossip becomes a lesson in responsibility and humility. Employees see a different side of their boss, human, self-aware, and fair. By choosing honesty over ego, she sets a powerful example. That morning becomes more than a follow-up to an incident. It becomes a defining leadership moment, proving that true authority is strengthened, not weakened, by accountability and gratitude. That honest exchange becomes a turning point neither of them expected. What started as a difficult night and an awkward morning evolves into a foundation of genuine trust. The boss no longer sees him as just another employee in the system. She recognizes his character, discretion, and strength under pressure. Respect replaces distance. Their professional interactions grow more open, direct, and collaborative. For the single dad, the change is equally meaningful. He never stepped in to gain favor, yet his integrity earns him something far more valuable than a simple reward, credibility. His voice begins to carry weight in meetings. His ideas are heard more carefully. He is gradually given responsibilities that were previously out of reach. Not through favoritism, but through proven reliability and judgment. On a personal level, their dynamic also matures. There is a quiet understanding between them, a shared memory of vulnerability and protection that builds mutual empathy. She becomes more supportive of his work-life balance after learning about his struggles as a single parent. Flexible hours, leadership opportunities, and mentorship start to appear, not as charity, but as investment in someone trustworthy. The workplace culture around them also shifts. Others notice that integrity is recognized and that doing the right thing matters. It inspires more accountability and humanity across the team. What seemed like a risky decision in a tense moment becomes the doorway to unexpected opportunity. Careers move forward, confidence grows, and a stronger professional bond is formed. It proves that one honest act, handled with dignity and courage, can quietly change the direction of multiple lives.